This is The Scoop for Friday.
I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines. The Florida Immigrant Coalition, along with other advocates, are calling for an immediate investigation into ICE's use of force against a disabled DACA recipient who was forcibly detained in Hendry County. On Wednesday, masked ICE agents entered the yard of 26-year-old Gilberto Garcia and began forcibly detaining him. His mother reports that she rushed outside after hearing her son screaming for help, found him placed in a chokehold by one of the agents. When she attempted to intervene, other agents pushed her back, threatening to tase her. Garcia was put in an unmarked white SUV and transported to Hendry County Jail on a charge of resisting arrest without violence. Garcia is a DACA recipient who had recently filed for renewal. His status expired on April 1st while he was awaiting processing. He has no criminal history and no outstanding deportation order. He's also a young man diagnosed with autism and an intellectual disability, which impacts his speech and ability to process information in both English and Spanish. A hearing is scheduled this morning at 8:45 at the Hendry County Courthouse. The state attorney has requested additional time to review the case, citing concerns about the apparent lack of probable cause for arrest. Maria Cardenas, a community social worker who's working with the family, said, "This case represents a disturbing failure at every level, an unnecessary use of force, a disregard for disability, and a lack of basic legal transparency." A local police department is joining an initiative that can enhance communication between law enforcement and people with a range of neurodevelopmental issues. WMNF's Zoe Sachs reports the program aims to make interactions with police safer.
Last week, the Winter Haven Police Department announced that it is partnering with the Wallet Card Project. Participation is voluntary with a $10 fee, and participating residents will receive a card with their name, emergency contact, and a description of their diagnosis, common traits, and symptoms. The cards also have a biodot that can indicate stress levels. Deputy Chief of Winter Haven Police Greg Gorick says that makes it easier and safer for law enforcement to approach an interaction.
In that upper right-hand corner is that sensor. And when they touch it, it will, indicate by color. Blue, light blue is relaxed, green is calm, red is nervous, and of course, black is tense. And so, again, that kind of, you've all been in communications. You're like, man, I really wish this person could read me and understand how I'm feeling about this. That kind of gives us that ability, especially because, a lot of people on the autism spectrum don't have an easy way of communicating. It allows us to know what they're feeling, and we can kind of go from there.
Currently, Tampa City officials are considering creating their own program similar to the Wallet Card Project, or waiting to see if Florida launches a statewide program. For more information on the Wallet Card Project, visit justdigit.org. For WMNF News, I'm Zoe Sachs.
St. Petersburg is trying to address a lack of access to fresh foods in low-income areas with a new program. WMNF's Chris Young reports applications open next month for the city's Pelican Grant Program.
The Pelican Grant will offer starting capital and stipends, technical training, and mentorship for people for the purpose of building a mobile healthy food store. Sarah Wiemert is a health planner with the city of St. Petersburg. Wiemert says this is important for the city, as they have 17 USDA-identified healthy food priority areas, mostly in South St. Petersburg.
Each of the census tracts has a different demographic profile that illustrates their risks of food insecurity differently, but a large part of it is transportation access and economic access. So this program attempts to address both of those.
Wiemert says the program is targeting people who know about the food issues in their community, have part-time availability, and access to a vehicle. The grant application opens May 1st. The city will hold virtual education sessions, with the first one on Monday, April 13th via Zoom. To find more information, visit WMNF.org. Chris Young, WMNF News.
In weather, it's going to be sunny and breezy today with highs in the mid-80s. Lows tonight will be in the mid-60s, and the same forecast is on tap for the weekend. I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.